Hi guys, Katie here. I am back with another video. You guys are going to be getting some more videos in the coming weeks because I have been so busy thrifting, and I'm finally getting some time to sit down and put these together for you guys. So thank you so much for joining me again. I am back at the Animal Rescue Thrift today. You guys might wonder why I love going here so much, and it's because every day it's something different. They put new things out every day, all day long, and they run really great sales to keep things moving. So it is one of my favorite places to go to. That, and it also just all goes to a wonderful cause, which are local animal rescues. So we're going to get shopping. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is a cute little poetry book I grabbed. I'll just be keeping this for myself. The graphics are great. The poems are great. So I did decide to grab that. I think hardback books are $2. I did get kind of a laugh out of this Mothercraft book. It's a book about mothering, and it was a huge, huge book. It probably weighed 50 pounds. I also grabbed these amazing mushroom mugs. These are hand painted. The artist has signed the bottom. These were only 99 cents, and everything was 20% off today. So I got them for around 80 cents each. I am actually going to probably add these to my vintage booth because mushroom stuff sells really well. They did have some neat watercolor books that were instructional. These did have some neat prints in them, so I did go ahead and snag one of those that I'm going to be taking the prints out of later. I thought the little cannoli tools were cute. I did love these old cookie cutters. I love the old wooden handled ones, especially the red and green. But I think they had $6.99 for that bag, so I left it behind. I did, however, grab this never used set of vintage candy molds. These were only $1.99 plus my 20% discount. And I'll most likely be taking these for resale as well. People still really love those. Now you're probably saying, Katie, you already have like 3 squirrel jars, and you wouldn't be wrong. I do have a lot of them. But I did grab this one because she had the cutest little eyelashes on her. So she will be joining my collection of squirrel items. I love the vintage squirrel items. She was $3.99, I believe, plus my discount. I did really like this pottery piece. It was like a pottery cup and saucer that was just a few dollars I went ahead and grabbed. And I also really liked this old crate. That was $4.99. And I loved this hummingbird picture. I don't like the frame at all, so my plan is to take it out and probably spray paint the frame. But I do love hummingbirds. I love feeding them. And the blue hummingbirds are really rare. We don't get them around here. So for a few bucks, I did end up grabbing that picture. This little guy was only 99 cents, and I collect busts. I have a whole cabinet full of them. I'll have to show you guys one day. So I for sure added him to my cart. And I thought this planter for $4.99 was just entirely too cute. It is a little gnome. And any little vintage mushroom gnome things, I'm just really attracted to. Any little fairy or pixie things. So he came home with me, and I will be keeping him. I also grabbed this kind of little gold gilded, I think it's made in Italy, frame. This will be going on my gallery wall. I was really happy with this trip because I just found tons of stuff to keep, which is to me more exciting than finding stuff to resale, to take to resale. So I was really happy with this trip. I also grabbed some tapers because I like buying brass candlesticks, and those are always great for those. This little wall pocket, it's like a little chartreuse teapot, and I thought it was just charming. So this will go into my kitchen. I'll probably put some plant starts in it. I'm not really sure on the maker. It looks like it could have just been like a homemade project, but for $2.99 plus my discount, you can see it went into my cart along with this great little basket that I thought would be fantastic to take to farmers markets and things like that, just to carry things around in. That I believe was $2.99. So everything I got so far was really inexpensive, plus my 20% off discount. I do love old paper items. This is an old advertising piece for Detroit, a Detroit hotel. It was only 99 cents, so with the discount, it was only about 80 cents. I'll be looking this up. People do collect a lot of this type of stuff, especially hotels and city-specific items. I loved this little retro planter, and it had little candle holders on it. And it's also that great chartreuse color. It is metal. I do think I will be reselling this. I believe they had, I think it was $3.99 on it. And so that's just a cool retro piece. This was really fun. I remember this. In the 80s, maybe early 90s, these records were a promo piece for McDonald's. I think they came either in the mail or in the Sunday paper. I think it might have been the Sunday paper. But you play it and you had a chance of winning $1 million. I did Google that contest and it turns out the $1 million was claimed. So my record is not a winner, but I am going to dust off the record player and get it out and play it and see what it does. So I grabbed that. I also grabbed those little tea bag holders. It was two of them for just 59 cents. And I also grabbed this little brass owl. I believe it probably had a hook on it at one time and was used as like a wall hook. But I'm still going to go ahead and get it because I love brass stuff. I love owls. And I will add it to a gallery wall. A few other items I grabbed. I love all this kind of like gilded gold stuff for my dining room. This is a little shiny and bright. But I did love the little cornucopia with flowers, so I did go ahead and grab that. It's just like molded plastic, but I will most likely be keeping that. I did find this really beautiful flower frog. These are what people would use to put flower stems in, like in a bowl or a vase, and they were used to hold flowers. I don't know why they're called flower frogs, but that's what this is. I think this one was Cambridge glass. I can't be positive, but it's a really beautiful piece. $6.99 is a little more than I usually pay for things, but the comps online showed them going for the $40 range or so. So I went ahead and grabbed her. You guys know I love my vintage linens. This is kind of a cool mid-century modern hand towel. It wasn't signed. I was looking to see if it was because that would make it more valuable. But I think it's just kind of unusual with the fish and with the salad and looks like olives maybe. I think that was 99 cents, so that came home with me. I also got this little tablecloth and it is already on my back porch. It had some stains in it, $3.99, and then I got the discount on that. So I decided to go ahead and just keep it and use it around the house. This little broom was just about $1. I'm going to be adding that to my kitchen. And I just absolutely love these tumblers. They are plastic. They look like they are probably 1970s. And they look like they have needlepoint under them or needlework, but those it's just the print that is underneath the tumbler. These I just thought were absolutely darling, and finding a whole set of them was a lot of fun. I paid a little bit more than I usually like to pay for things. I think those were $1.99 each, plus my discount. But I will most likely be taking those to resale. I also got this cute little fall plate I'm going to use in my fall decorating. And I got an old basket, just because I'm a sucker for them. So that was a quick one. I am so glad you guys joined me so I could show you really quick the haul that I am bringing home. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like and follow this channel, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Happy thrifting.